So normally I have dreams, just like everyone else. And I wanted to talk to you guys about, I wanted to tell you guys about this one dream I had in, I think it was October of last year. And it was the strangest dream. I had no idea why I had this until a week later. So, I had this dream, and the next morning, I thought it was weird, and I told a lot of my friends about it, because I really didn't understand it, and why I had it. And then I think it was, I don't know if I went home, or I went back to work. I worked one weekend, I worked one weekend when, like, half of my managers decided to go to Disney World or something. And it was weird, because then I talked to another friend, and she told me about a story that had recently happened, and it was actually a lot, like, along the same lines as my dream. So I'll tell you guys the dream. I don't really know the preface of it, or how I got to the point in this dream, but this one point in the dream, I was sitting down or something. I saw two dogs. My mom was there, I guess some other family members were there, but it was just all about the two dogs and then my mom. And there's a gray one, and I can't remember the other color of the dog. And I was leaning next to the gray one because he was kind of like slumped over, and I was giving him a hug. And my mom says this. She goes, "Oh, honey." And then after that, I just start crying. I just start bawling. I have no idea why. And I wake up. I wake myself up because I'm crying. Again, I have no idea why. I got up, went to the bathroom, came back, still was crying, was wondering why this had affected me so much. Like, all my mom had said in the dream was, "Oh, honey." So, what about my day? And I told my friends, I was like, maybe there's something in my life that's about to happen, or, because I was thinking, who's, like, died? I don't have any family members who are dying or are dead recently. So, I told my friends, and then I went home to go to work. And one of my really good friends, I've known her since, like, elementary school, and we hadn't talked at all during high school, and when she started working where I worked, we got back together, like, friend-wise. And so we started chatting, and she was like, "Oh my god, there's been so many things going on lately. I don't know what to, like, go over first." And she was like, "Well, the most recent thing that has happened," because one of our also friends who is an employee at our theater, she hadn't been there for a good 2 weeks to a month or something. And I was asking why she wasn't there, and she's like, "Well, that's the thing. She called me, like, what was it, a week before I had my dream. She called me, not me, her. It's so hard to explain without friends or names. She called the friend who was gone. The friend who was gone called my friend, who I've known for a while. I just call her Nat, and she was telling her that her mom was dying of cancer. So, and she was really worried that it was going to happen tonight. The next, so she stayed up all night with her talking, and lo and behold, her mom did die in that day. And not even 2 weeks before her mom died, another one of her friends, I had no idea who this is. Her mom also died. So two mothers died in the span of a week, I think. Yeah. And when Nat told me this was, I think, a couple days before I had my dream. I had it on like Thursday night. I'll have to find the specifics because I write down all my dreams, and it was really close. So I'm going about here saying that sorry, lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, so I had the dream Thursday night. She told me the story on Saturday night. And after she told me this, I was getting chills. I was like, Nat, I'm gonna have to edit that out. This is gonna be sounding really weird, but I think I had a dream about this. And she's like, what are you talking about? The whole time I'm like having goosebumps and everything. She's like, I tell her the story, the dream, and then she's like, I'm almost at tears again. I tell her the story. I was like, I think those two dogs were the two moms. I have no idea why it related to me because I didn't really know them. So that's weird, but she's like, well, maybe it's like you and I have a connection. Maybe that's the reason why you had the dream. And I was like, maybe. Because I only saw her like once that first semester of college. Just that one weekend. But if anybody else has some reasoning for the dream that I had, please explain it in the comments below. Alright, Ashford out.